My name is Maciek. I'm from 5th High School in Gdańsku. I'm 16 and I'm in 3rd grade. My main subjects are math, chemistry, and biology, and that's the subject that I'm most interested in. At the school, I am participating actively in a school chemistry club where we synthesize inorganic and organic compounds using methods that are used in big companies. For example, we synthesize esters that are used mostly in perfumes. These are just really nice smelling compounds that are not harmful for humans. I also demonstrate to others how chemistry could be playful and funny, and not only a theory. For example, with teachers, we go to other classes with the same profile as ours, and we present to them different kinds of experiments, such as electrolysis and pyrotechnics. Pyrotechnics were conducted on the open days of our school, and they are really nice to see, and people really like them. I also participate in different kinds of tournaments around Poland. For example, they take place in Krakow, Toruń, even my hometown, Gdańsk. But I think the best one and the one that I'm most interested in is Chemistry Olympiad. If I pass to the final exam, this is the third, I could be able to go to any university in Poland that I want to, because I have free access then. And in there, we are faced with different tasks that need connecting chemistry, math, even sometimes physics, because the boundary between those subjects is less and less visible. And thinking out of the box, of course, to solve problems such as those shown below with organic compounds and how they look in space. And learning and teaching others is not the only thing that I do. In my free time, I ride a bike with my family around my town, because Gdańsk is surrounded by forests that are really beautiful. And while doing so, I travel with camera. I have a normal camera, Nikon, and I take photos of wildlife that I encounter, for example, birds, mushrooms, or plants. And what can the scholarship give me? The scholarship could give me advancement in the subjects that I'm already interested in. That is mainly chemistry with aspects of biology, math, and physics. But it could also encourage me to learn new things, such as learn more physics, maybe engineering, informatics. That's the subjects that's the things that the scholarship could give me. And also the scholarship, I could give something to the scholarship. After the scholarship, if I would be granted access to it, I will tell about it at my school, take pictures while there, and make a presentation and show my school how great it was and how the people that I met were awesome. And that's all for today. Thank you for listening. And what are your questions?
Thank you, Maciej. Krzysztof, please ask the question.
Okay, Maciek, can you tell me how have you spent your long weekend?
Yeah, so the long weekend I spent, I think, actively. I rode my bike in nearby forests and around the town, for example, to the forest. And I also been to Biskupin. It was one of the first settlements of humans around the Polish borders. And in there were buildings, reconstructions of buildings made out of wood, and I think that's really interesting.
And if you would have to think, what would be the 3 most important triggers for you to go to Silicon Valley?
What would be the most 3 important things that trigger me to go to Silicon Valley? So, of course, it would be
triggering factors.
Triggering factors, yeah. So, of course, it would be the development of myself in different aspects of knowledge. It could be a possibility for me to learn new things, to meet new people, meet new fantastic people, because the Silicon Valley is a place that fantastic engineering and all kinds of minds are born. So that would be the triggering factor. And it could broaden my mind, because the Silicon Valley and the surrounding places are, as I seen on photos, are wonderful places. They are really nice to eye, forests and everything.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Krzysztof. Cezary?
Okay, Maciej, let's imagine that during your visit you meet one of the owners of some quickly developing startup in the area of biochemistry, and he would ask you for any idea how you can contribute to his startup, what you can do for him. What would you tell him?
What would I tell him? So
What could you offer him? Yeah,
offer him? For me to work with him, or what do you mean?
Contribute to his startup, his ideas, his work.
Yeah, so it would depend on, of course, what he would offer to me. If he offered me to work in his company, or help him to develop some chemistry or biotechnology things, I think I would accept his proposal. Biotechnology is a really interesting thing right now, and it's on top because of it's fairly interesting, and it is really helpful for nowadays medicine, because biotechnology helps to imagine the structure of medicines, and it can help to the patient. Like, we could imagine that the compound would be this big and it wouldn't fit into the cells, and it couldn't help the patient. So I could help him to develop his company through this making processes of those compounds that he would like, and to understand the structure.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Maciej, could you tell me what is the biggest challenge of the biotechnology for the next years?
What is the biggest challenge of biotechnology in next years? I think that right now there is there's a huge amount of people that are coming to the biotechnology market. So I think that one of the biggest problems would be that there would be lots of people, lots of specialists that.
But I ask you rather about the science, not about do you have competition or not. What is the main problem the biotechnology should solve next years?
The biggest problem with biotechnology is that it uses lots of memory of computers. So that's the main problem. To compute one compound, it takes even months. of computing powers.
But the computers will be better and better, and they will, of course, is the subject of energy, etc. But this is not my question. The real subject. What do you think? In what field of biotechnology the science should move further and to find or solve the problems? What is the biggest problem for today in biotechnology? In your opinion, of course.
In my opinion, of course. I think that trying to imagine, not to imagine compounds that we could potentially make, because the compounds and nowadays are just simply peptides that are millions of codes long. So I think that would be the challenge, to just imagine any compound and imagine what it could potentially do to the human body. So I think the imagination process could be one of the biggest challenges for it, because of artificial intelligence not always predicts the compound structure correctly. So I think this is the biggest problem.
Okay, thank you. Krzysztof, the feedback?
Okay, Maciej, your English is very good, although it might be better. I see some room for improvement.
As always.
Yeah, it will be good to go for kind of certification to certify your level of English. I admire your chemical interest, especially that I was also a member of, I participated in chemical Olympics in Poland on a country level. And I remember I was into explosives as well in lycée. I was dreaming to do trinitroxypropan, nitroglycerina.
Yeah, it's funny compound. Like it's not that dangerous that the book said.
No cooling abilities, so it would be not stable. So I quitted from that idea, but I like that kind of interest. You got definitely analytical skills. I would consider being in your shoes to work on leadership, because the future requires leaders with a very strong skills in a certain topics. Definitely biotechnology is one of the future names of the game. So that's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Czarek.
Maciej, you are definitely in the right area and in the right place, because we all know that chemistry and biotechnology will develop very quickly and will create, with your hard work, great place to develop for you. So that's part of it. I liked your approach to answering, because you are pretty smart in answering questions when you are not fully convinced what should be the answer, or my feeling was that you didn't fully grasp the question. You just started talking about generally biotechnology, and in many cases it will work, and it will work well. So sometimes using this kind of trick is very good. And last point, we are very open for discussion and so on, but please listen carefully to the feedback, because you haven't got many chances so far probably in your life to get professional and honest feedback from people who want to help you. And in such cases, you'd better wait till the end. Don't try to jump, because we all know that there is an area for improvement in English, so it doesn't tell us anything really unique. So, and you somehow jump into somebody's sentence and break the sentence, what somehow breaks the whole flow. So sometimes it's better to keep a little bit humble and wait till the end before you jump in with your additions. So that's all from my side, but I believe that you will have a lot of successes in your life, and keep my fingers crossed for you.
Maciej, thank you for your presentation, and I agree with Cezary and Krzysztof. I keep my fingers for you. You focus on what you want to, where you want to be. I think that still the long way before you, but you know where you want to go. And I keep my fingers for this competition for you, and you need to remember that you need to have also good scoring in the third stage, and it is also an important part of the competition. And for this reason, thank you very much for your time and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Much.
Goodbye.